Yeah.
And, of course, he was also a Pine Richland head coach that defeated Connellsville in the 2020 playoffs and has coached Baldwin since the 2020-21 season and played Laurel Highlands a couple of times as well. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Uniontown taking on Baldwin here on WMBS, the Triple Line High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Brian Morozak and Steve Suberg back here at North Hills High School, just about set to go. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders. The Fighting Highlanders in their away purple uniforms with white numbers and black trim. Their bench across the court to our right. The Uniontown Red Raiders in the home whites with maroon numbers and their bench across the court to our left. Again, the starters for Baldwin: Caden Cherico, Nathan Richards, Nathan Wesling, Max Marzina, and Matthew Schneck. And on the Uniontown side, Steve, I thought we might have a change. Calvin Winfrey took warm-ups for Uniontown, but they are going to stick with Hager and Milsom in the starting lineup. We would have been surprised to see Calvin starting here tonight.
Milsom's been terrific. I don't know why you would go away from that. The last night he was terrific, and you got to play the hot hand.
That's what Uniontown's going to do here to start the game. Red Raiders working left to right as we describe it here in the opening quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Suberg, Billy Dice behind the camera. Nick Parkcheck back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Our live video stream here today, courtesy of Potter's Bar and Grill and State Farm agent Lauren Yohman. Nice to have you along with us for a Saturday night of high school basketball. Steve, we thought we might see a delayed start, but they kept these games moving here this afternoon, and we're starting actually just 3 minutes late. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I got the family up here tonight. We're going out to dinner afterwards, and they were concerned that, these tournaments, sometimes they can run late, but everything's on time. So hopefully we won't be eating dinner at 11 o'clock tonight. It'll be probably maybe a 7:30, 8 o'clock dinner. Should be good.
McLee and Schenk taking the opening tip-off. McLee able to win it back, and Uniontown starts this game with the basketballs. Jameer Braxton has it up top. Over to Milsom. A little switch on the far side with Jeremiah Hagers. McLee sets the screen. Touch from Braxton. Down to McLee. Reset in the corner to Notorious Grooms. Again, Braxton send it around the arc. Off on the far side to Milsom. Milsom now at the elbow. Pulls back outside the arc. A little switch back with Notorious Grooms. Uniontown feels out this Baldwin team on the opening possession. Notorious down low to Cadron to the corner. Hager back near wing again. Braxton will hop step on the inside of McLee. Got stripped going up. Ball loose on the courts and still tied up. We'll get a jump ball called. Arrow goes to Baldwin.
A lot of good movement, but every time they got it down there to McLee, he just got either too far into the basket and he flicked it out to the corner to Hager, and it just kind of kept going around the merry-go-round, if you will, and they just couldn't get a shot. They actually, I don't think they ever did get a shot off, did they?
No, Baldwin with their first touch of the night. As you have Cherico pulling it out to Max Marzina. Again, Marzina hit a midcourt shot for Baldwin last night at the end of the third quarter against Mount Lebanon. Fighting Highlanders losing a close conference game. Again, Uniontown a win last night over Albert Gallatin as the Fighting Highlanders a little feeling out process here with Uniontown's defense as Schneck has it here on the near side. A little switch back with Nathan Richards, who will take the three and hit it from the near wing. So Nathan Richards, a 4-year starter for Baldwin, who came in averaging 14 points a game, gives Baldwin an early 3-0 lead over Uniontown. Red Raiders back on the other side. McLee taking the feed down low, and he had Cherico on his back, and Cherico's going to be called for the foul.
That's a good thing they called the foul because he shuffled his feet, but he shuffled his feet because he got pushed. So good call by the official there, first foul of the game.
And Hager on the near side had deflected out of bounds by Cherico.
We got to watch the fouls because they're not posting them on the board. Did you see what number they put that on?
Yeah, it was on Cherico.
Okay.
It was 2.
Yeah. And we got to pay attention there because they're not going to.
Yeah, they don't have the side panels working either. A lot of times that is the case when you have these tournament games, when you have 5 or 6 games at one site during the course of a day.
Yeah.
As Hager misses on a 3 ball from the far corner. Breaking back, here's Max Marzina. Good feed off to his right, and that's Cherico with the finish. So 5 unanswered out of the gates here for Baldwin, and the Fighting Highlanders pressing Uniontown. Don't see too many teams do that. Red Raiders break the press. A little up over the shoulder shot attempt there from Hager. Couldn't get it to drop. And another Baldwin rebound as Nathan Wesling brings it back across. Wesling now, edge of the zone, steps up, long 2, near wing, off the back iron, no good. Notorious Grooms the rebound there for Uniontown. He'll bring it off and across on the far side and fire the 3 from the far wing. It's off the mark. Good rebound there in traffic. Adrian McLee scoring on the putback. So McLee, who had an impressive dunk last night against Albert Gallatin, has the first 2 points of the night for Uniontown here. Red Raiders trail at 5-2 here at the 5:38 mark of the first. Baldwin again breaks the press. Feed down low to Nathan Wesling. He pulls it outside the arc. Resets between the circles now to Max Marzina. Marzina, a little switch back here with Wesling. Good defense there from Notorious. Off to Nathan Richards looking for operating room. Richards on the inside. Double team comes over. Pulls it out to Marzina. Fronted there by Jameer Braxton. Marzina staying with it. Now working up top. A little spin back there to Nathan Richards. Working on Milsom. But back in the corner now to Matthew Schneck. And this Baldwin offense, Steve, pretty deliberate right now as Wesling looks to drive and put it up and over Hager and into the basket for 2 points on the Baldwin side. First 2 of the game for Wesling. Fighting Highlanders up 7-2 over Uniontown. And they're waiting for the good shot, Steve.
Yeah, they're just moving the ball around and getting a good look.
Here's Braxton between defenders for Uniontown. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Caden Cherico. Set it off and across to Max Marzina. Back to Cherico on the wing. Now in the corner, Nathan Wesling for 3 came up short. Notorious had the rebound. A little contact there with Cherico, and Cherico's going to pick up his second personal foul.
Should be on number 2.
He's going to have to check out here early. He will. And they'll bring Gabe Barakat into the game. Barakat, a 6'1 junior guard, averages 4 points a game. That's a big loss with Cherico, Steve, who came in averaging 13 points a game for Jeff Ackerman's squad. Red Raiders going to break the press. Here's Hager. Off to his left, McLee. Shot might have been altered going up. Second chance attempt from Hager. Couldn't get it to go. McLee got a third look, and he was able to lay it up and in. So Kadrian McLee, all 4 points for Uniontown. Red Raiders back to within 3 of Baldwin at 7-4 here at the 4:15 mark of the first. Here's Schneck back across for Baldwin in the corner. Bounce pass on the inside. Got intercepted by Notorious Grooms. Notorious off on a cross now on the near side for Uniontown. Pulls it back up to Kadrian. Kadrian between the circles. A little switch back there with Notorious. But now Bark out of play and reset here high on the right. Watched there by Schneck. Notorious looking for operating room. Good defense there from Barakat, knocking it away. Numbers coming back for the Fighting Highlanders. It was tipped by Notorious, but kept alive by Nathan Richards, who takes it to the basket and lays it up and in. Richards with 5 of the 9 for the Fighting Highlanders, who lead Uniontown 9-4. Baldwin playing hard here to start, Steve.
Yep.
And here's Milsom for 3. A little bit too strong there. Rebound going right to Baldwin's Nathan Wesley.
Couple things to really note. I mean, the ball off the rim, no good by Schenk, and here comes Milsom. But the Red Raiders playing on a bigger court, right? This is a college-sized court, and a different kind of ball, right? That's a bright orange ball. It looks a little stickier maybe than they're used to.
You're going to get a steal here from Nathan Wesling. He'll take it right to the basket and lay it up and in. So Wesling with 4, and Uniontown's going to take an early timeout. 11-4 Baldwin over Uniontown. 3:07 left here in the first. We're back at 60 on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Go to 40 Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from 7-time President Award-winning 40 Uniontown. Dom, is it true we have over 90 pre-owned vehicles on the lot?
John, we have more pre-owned vehicles now than we've ever had. Cars, trucks, SUVs, we got them. Both Ford and non-Ford, most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates. So, John, what's new with new?
Well, Dom, I'm glad you asked. Listen to this. All 2023 F-150s have 1.9% for up to 72 months. That's right, XLs, XLTs, Lariats, all models except for Raptor. And get this, Ford has a huge push on all 2023 SUVs with great rates on Escape, Edge, Bronco Sport, and don't forget the Explorer and Expedition. Stop, click, or call for complete details.
Remember, we still offer online maintenance appointments and no charge pickup and delivery to your work and home.
Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Must finance the Ford Motor Credit. Not all buyers will qualify.
Uniontown an early hole, and they commit another turnover right off the inbounds pass after the timeout. And here's Nathan Richards working for Baldwin up top to his right again to Schneck on the far wing. Now Richards another touch. It's Baldwin 11, Uniontown 4 with 2:45 left here in the opening quarter. Richards now backing out edge of the zone, watched there by Milsom. He'll pivot it off to his right there to Wesling. Wesling coming inside on Grooms. Floater from just inside the foul line, no good. And Isaac Ellsworth pulling down that rebound for Uniontown. Tough start here for the Red Raiders, Steve.
Only 4 points. Yeah, you got to score, right? You got to put the ball in the basket, and they're just not getting shots.
A good defense from Baldwin early on. All 4 of the points scored by Kadrian McLean. Here's Isaac Ellsworth up top again to Jameer Braxton. Braxton trying to come free off a screen, working left of the lane. Long, too far wing, no good. Goes right back to Kadrian. He'll pull it back out over to Ellsworth. Reloads from the top of the key. Got knocked down. Shot attempt, no good, but Ellsworth will have 3 free throws upcoming for Uniontown. We saw Ellsworth actually have a 4-point opportunity last night as he knocked down a 3 and got fouled. We'll get 3 here at the free throw line. The Red Raiders need these points. Down 7 at 11-4, the 1:59 mark of the first, and Isaac able to knock down the first of 3.
Well, so far, Braxton has not been able to get his footing about him. Really, just hasn't. They're double teaming him, and he hasn't been able to drive. He likes to drive in there and create on his own, and they're kind of closing in. They're forcing him to throw some nice passes over to. Most of them is going to McLean, but McLean hasn't been able to be in a spot to finish.
Ellsworth had 2 of 3 free throws for Uniontown, so it's 11-6. Baldwin over the Red Raiders, and they'll force a turnover here as Wesling had the ball knocked away, but the Red Raiders the last to touch it going out as you had both McLean and Grooms over on the boundary to our left.
Yeah, Grooms and McLean had the. Basically, we're looking at it like, I got it, you take it kind of thing. And
nobody took it.
Yeah, and the ball just kind of slipped out of the hands of, there's a steal.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah Hager stepping in front of Jaden Tuteen, and Hager got knocked down, but he's going to be called for the travel. No foul call there on Max Marzina. So Baldwin will get the basketball back, leading Uniontown 11-6 here at the 1:37 mark of the first.
He got bumped a little bit, but he slipped.
And Marzino will bring it back across.
We watched the last game. The officials have been letting them play.
Here's Richards off to his right there to Dutine, and now Richards again. Richards trying to come inside, reset back up top. Gabe Barracat off on the far side again to Richards, coming far baseline. Kicks it in the corner, 3 on the way up the front of the rim, no good there from Marzina. A little bit of contact down low. You had Schneck knocked down. And we'll check the foul, but Schneck's going to pick it up. So Matthew Schneck picks it up. Be his first 4th team foul on the Fighting Highlanders.
Yeah, foul on Schenk. He's just 6'4", so they got to be careful there. And there's another interesting substitution. Townsend doesn't normally get in this early
They're down a man on the bench, though. Even though Winfrey took warm-ups, he has a jacket on, so he's not going to play here today for the Red Raiders. So you kind of lose a little depth off your bench. Maybe one of the reasons Townsend's in this early on the Uniontown side is Groom's double team, trying to go cross court, and here's side pass over the head of Isaac Ellsworth and out of bounds and back over to Baldwin.
Wow, that was just
uncharacteristic.
That was horrific. That was just a pass that he had nowhere to throw it. I mean, guys aren't getting open for him. He's double teamed, and he just threw it into the cheerleaders over there, or the fans.
Those are mistakes you don't see the Red Raiders commit too often. They're usually pretty solid in that department. You're going to have a travel down low there on Nathan Wesling.
Good defense that time by the Red Raiders. Still in this game, Brian, only 11-6.
Yeah, just down 5 here with 49 seconds left in the opening quarter.
But certainly not a start you're looking for with less than a minute to go, only with 6 points.
There's Braxton down low to Townsend. Near wing now to Notorious Grooms. Will dump down to Braxton, trying to fight off the double team. Has it now, trying to take a seam on the inside. Got blocked away there by Schneck. And now Baldwin with numbers coming back there. Dutine pulling it back outside the arc to Nathan Wesling. And now up top, open look. Richards for three, drains it. So Nathan Richards, who came in averaging 14 points a game, his second made three of this opening quarter. Baldwin going up 14-6 here with 15 seconds left in the first frame. Here's Grooms high on the right. He's double teamed, gets out of it over to Jameer Braxton. Good bounce pass on the inside to Eric Townsend. Floater out in front, good for Eric Townsend, his first two off the bench. Red Raiders back to within 6, down 14-8. And Baldwin just trying to toss it down there to Schneck late as time expires after 1. So after a quarter of basketball, it's Baldwin 14, Uniontown 8. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Hi, I'm Russ Plaho. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Plaho, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Back here at North Hills High School, Baldwin a 6-point lead over Uniontown, leading the Red Raiders 14-8. Nathan Richards pacing the way for Baldwin with 8. Kadrian McAlee leading Uniontown with 4 points. And see, before the start of the game, we heard the national anthem. Beautiful rendition from John Tucci. I know one of your buddies who was looking for you before the start of the game, before you got here. They're going to reset the clock now. Never had it at 8 minutes here to start the second quarter. And he's traditionally done the national anthem of these Pittsburgh Basketball Classic games. Always does a fine job. Now you and John go back a number of years.
Yeah, yeah, he's your buddy.
As John Tucci again has been a fixture here at these Pittsburgh Basketball Classic games for a number of years. Red Raiders try to send it down low. The ball poked around, McLee looking for it. And they're going to call it jump ball. Looked like Kadrian might have been fouled going up, but a jump ball call. Tough call there for Uniontown.
An odd pass from McLee to throw it into 3 purple jerseys and 1 white jersey for the Red Raiders.
Well, McLee was the recipient.
I know, but still, I mean, he's getting triple teamed down there.
Richards, a little switch back here with Wesling. And now coughing up there, Evan Golvash for Baldwin. As the Red Raiders get it back, working left to right as we describe it, down 14-8. Opening 30 seconds of the second quarter. Good little feed down to Jameer Braxton. Gets his first 2 points of the game. Using the glass to his benefit there. Again, Jameer with 24 last night against Albert Gallatin, going over 1,000 career points. A little dribble drive and a miss there from Matthew Schneck on the Baldwin side. Uniontown getting the rebound. And Steve, they're back to within 4 with the basketball here in the Baldwin zone with 7:06 left before halftime. Braxton corner 3, good. So Jameer Braxton heating up. 5 quick points here in the second quarter. Just like that, the Red Raiders back to within 1, down 14-13. There's Nathan Richards on the Baldwin side. Richards from the elbow. Outside there to Dutine. We'll send it off over to Wesling. Wesling over to Schenk. Up top again, Evan Golvash. Golvash to Shank again. Shank looking to drive. It got blocked, but fouled there by Kadrian McLean.
Well, good block by McLean. He just must have got him with the body just a little bit.
First foul on McLean. First team foul of the second quarter on the Baldwin side. So Shank will shoot a pair here for Baldwin. Averages 8 points and 9 rebounds a game, and this is on the first of 2 free throw attempts here for the Fighting Highlanders.
Good sportsmanship by McLean to help Shank up.
Cherico and Max Marzina.
Marzina and Cherico back in on the Baldwin side. And Shank now ready for a second of 2 free throws up on the way, and this one is good. First point of the game for Matthew Shank, the 6'4" junior forward. So Baldwin back up 2 at 15-13. Hager across, touch from Braxton, down low to Kadrian McLean to tie the game at 15. 6 for Kadrian. We're all knotted up here with 6:18 left before halftime. So give the Red Raiders credit, Steve, after being in an early hole, coming back, floater out in front, rattling out there for Jaden Dutine, and Uniontown another rebound. So the Red Raiders gaining a little momentum back. Here's Braxton, a little spin, but a carry is going to be called here on Jameer Braxton.
Yeah, just lost the handle a little bit there, didn't he? The ball kind of drifted up above his shoulder, and he kind of tried to save it, but everybody in the gym saw it.
Shank resetting here to Marzina. Marzina off on the near wing now to Nathan Wesling. A little bounce down to Cherico. A little fake shot there from Marzina as they put it back in the corner, and Cherico drains the 3. 5 now for Cherico. Baldwin back up 3 at 18-15. Braxton coming back, little leaner, no good. Ball loose on the backside, goes out of bounds, will stay with Uniontown. Last touch by the Fighting Highlanders going out.
Back in the game for the Highlanders, number 3.
See a Baldwin substitution here as Nathan Richards now replacing Jaden Dutine. And Notorious Grooms will trigger it back in for Uniontown, right to the basket in the Baldwin zone. High feed brought down by Kadrian. Kadrian spinning back on the inside, try to send it off there to Jeremiah Hager. It was last touch by the Red Raiders going out as Hager couldn't bring that pass down. So Baldwin will get the basketball back, leading by 3 at 18-15 here at the 5:23 mark of the second quarter. It'll be Max Marzina bringing it across. Fronted there by Hager, off on the far wing to Nathan Richards. Touch there to Shank, right of the lane. Working here on McLean. And Shank trying to reposition. Kadrian the block. Ball comes loose, picked up by the Red Raiders. Kellen Milsom. Milsom feed down low. Hager comes free and lays it up and in. First 2 of the game for Jeremiah Hager. Had a nice game last night, Steve, against Albert Gallatin, and a good finish there. Red Raiders back to within 1, down 18-17.
Got himself under the basket, was able to put up a reverse scoop shot.
Richards high on the right, coming free. Kicks in the corner. Cherico again for 3. Just a little bit short. Notorious Grooms the rebound. Outlet pass to Jameer Braxton. Brings it down, leans on the inside, and gets it to go. Jameer Braxton, 7 second quarter points for Uniontown. And the Red Raiders have the lead now at 19-18. Believe the first time Uniontown's led in this one, Steve.
Yep.
With 4:23 left before halftime. Edge of the zone, Richards will send it around the arc here on the near side again to Max Marzina. Long 2 off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Found and put back up and in by Caden Cherico. Close to an over the back there for Cherico. Nothing called. He got the 2 to go. And Baldwin now leading 20-19. Grooms coming back, feeding it off to Kadrian McLean, who's having quite a start to his night, Steve. Another finish for McLean. He has 8. Red Raiders go back on top 21-20 in this back and forth game. Cherico back in the corner. This 3 ball, short little tap out there from Shank trying to keep it alive. They're going to roll him out of bounds on the boundary to our left. It'll be Uniontown's basketball as the Red Raiders lead at 21-20 with 3:47 left before the halftime break.
I don't know if that was out of bounds or not. It didn't look like, I'm watching the replay. We're about 3 seconds delay. And that was, it didn't look like he was out of bounds, but Red Raiders will take it. Yeah, we'll take it.
Braxton on the near side. Top again to Kadrian. Bouncing it off to Notorious. Now Braxton again. Braxton a little spin shot with the left hand. Good as Braxton uses the glass again. Now 9 second quarter points for Jameer Braxton. Uniontown up 3 at 23-20. with 3:22 left before halftime.
Oh, they were double teaming and triple teaming him earlier in the game, and he couldn't do anything, and now they're kind of letting him go, and he's having his way now with that little patented spin move of his.
Yeah, both Braxton and McLee coming alive for Uniontown tonight. Braxton with 9, McLee with 8. And now Baldwin down 3 as we approach the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. The Fighting Highlanders looking for a little motion offense here as Shank pulling it back to Max Marzina. Had it poked there on the far side. Kept alive underneath there, Cherico. Back to Shank. Far side, open look. Marzina for 3 came up short, and the rebound goes right to Kadrian McLee. We'll send it off and across here to Notorious Grooms. Torrey coming back. He got blocked by Nathan Wesley. Ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with Uniontown here in the Baldwin zone. And the Fighting Highlanders, Steve, they were in pretty good form coming into the weekend. They had won 5 straight before that loss last night against Mount Lebanon. Now trailing Uniontown here by 3 with 2:37 left before halftime.
Number 5, Gabe Barricat.
Well, they started out really terrific, and now the Red Raiders are starting to hit their stride a little bit, and they've got some points here in this second quarter.
Well, steal there from Richards, and he was fouled by Isaac Ellsworth. The officials issuing a little warning to some of the fans here on the near side.
Yeah, I don't know if those are...
No, they're Uniontown fans or Baldwin fans there in the first couple of
Well, I'm
rows.
assuming they're Red Raider fans because they were arguing the call, but they don't look familiar. They could be Baldwin fans.
You don't know.
Yeah.
The foul went on Ellsworth, his first, and here's a 3 from up top, off the mark there from Wesling. And Jameer Braxton, the rebound there for Uniontown. Over to Notorious Grooms, brings it across on the far side. We're down to 2:13 left before halftime. Uniontown the basketball and a 3-point lead. Here's Torrey working off to his right. I think we're going to have a foul called here away from the ball. Check and see what's posted on. It's going to go on Nathan Wesling.
Baldwin foul on number 11.
That'll be his first. And the first team foul of the second quarter as well for the Fighting Highlanders. Torrey sent it in there to Kadrian. Was too deep. Resets over to Isaac Ellsworth. Ellsworth coming inside, and he'll scoop it up and in. Isaac usually does his damage from outside the 3-point arc, but he comes inside there. Steve, a little dribble drive finish. He has 4. Red Raiders go up 5, their largest lead of the night. With 1:47 left here in the second quarter. Here's Richards up top. Fights off the double team to his right to Shank. Kick out Marzina for 3, swishes it in. And boy, did Baldwin need that. Marzina's first points of the game come from outside the 3-point arc. And the Fighting Highlanders back to within 2 for a moment. There's Torrey Grooms. Thought he had an answer back. Was halfway down and rattled out. Nathan Richards finds the loose ball. He'll come back. Will turn and shoot from the foul line off the back iron. No good. Ellsworth in traffic. Another rebound for Uniontown. Ellsworth showing Steve he is a little inside and outside game. Pretty good all-around player off the Uniontown bench. 1:08 left before halftime. Hager with it now. Touch from Braxton. Down low again. McLee coming free with another finish. Kadrian 6 here in the second. 10 for the game. Uniontown back up 4, 27-23. Braxton gets an assist there. Nathan Richards coming back for Baldwin. We'll have a foul called here on the Uniontown side. Check and see who this one's posted on.
It's going to be on Braxton.
Yep.
Braxton, that's his first.
That's his first. Third team foul of the second quarter on the Red Raiders. You'd like to say hello and get well wishes out to Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke. You know he's tuned in. Hopes to be back at some Red Raider basketball games very soon. We appreciate the mayor watching or listening to our broadcast. Nathan Richards pull-up jumper from the foul line, no good. Uniontown another rebound. So the Red Raiders have turned this game around in the second quarter. They lead by 4. They're in the final minute of the first half. Here's Grooms high on the left. It's fronted there by Barricat. Goes cross court near side, brought down Milsom. Resetting up top now, McLee. Switch back with Ellsworth. We'll watch the clock, see if Uniontown takes it all the way down. Isaac working there on Shank. Tried a little dump down, and McLee got knocked down as he was double teamed and racing back with contact, and they're going to give the and 1 as Nathan Richards got the 2 to go and was fouled in the process. So a big sequence there. The Richards basket pulls Baldwin back to within 2. And the Red Raider foul will go on Isaac Ellsworth. That'll be his second and the 4th team foul in the second quarter on Uniontown.
Coach Gay not happy. Thought he had a foul on the other end. McLee got hammered.
We did too.
And then that one could have been a charge, but they get the call. They give the call to Baldwin, and all of a sudden now it's a one-point game.
As Richards made the free throw, Notorious brings it back across over to Cadrian up top. Hard pass down to the baseline, brought down by Milsom, trying to pivot his way free. Down to 4 seconds left. They'll kick it out to Ellsworth, whose three ball's too strong and hit the little support above the glass. They'll whistle it down with 1.1 left on the clock here in the second quarter. And the Fighting Highlanders tightening this game up here in the late second quarter. We'll go to the locker room with Uniontown leading Baldwin 27-26. Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers convenient.
Fayette County's got it. Convenient and comfortable. Take the facts. Anywhere in Fayette County, we'll get you there. Take the facts. Safe and reliable. Take the facts. Fast and fun. Ride the facts. Come ride the facts today.
With all this snow, I don't know how I'll get to the doctor's office and get my shopping done. At my age, I can't drive in this weather.
Don't fret. Let FACT do the work.
FACT?
Yes, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation. They have multiple programs to get you where you need to go. All FACT buses are safe, reliable, handicap accessible, and have free Wi-Fi.
Well, that sounds great.
Just make a reservation the day before your trip by 2 p.m. Call the FACT office at 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com.
Thanks. I'll call FACT right now.
Ride the facts. Come ride the facts today.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibrations after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement. And their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features in order to keep their occupants safe. That is the reason Target Safety Solutions was originated. The new state-of-the-art facility at Target Safety Solutions is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick and Mike are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at 724-562-2960. That's 724-562-2960 for Target Safety Solutions, located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Uniontown a 27-26 lead over Baldwin here at halftime. See what your halftime stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for the Fighting Highlanders from Baldwin, Chirico has 7 points at half, Richards with 11, Westling with 4, Barzina with 3, and Shank with 1 point. They scored 14 in the first, 12 in the second, 26 at the half. Just down by 1, though, as the Red Raiders lead at 27-26. Red Raiders, Hager with 2 points. McLean leads the way tonight with 10. Ellsworth chips in 4 points. Townsend with 2, and Braxton has 9. They scored just 8 in the first, but 19 in the second for a 27-26 halftime lead.
Uniontown returns to action Tuesday. They're on the road at Bell Vernon, taking on the Leopards. It'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show will start after the 6 o'clock news. Also have coverage of Albert Gallatin and Laurel Highlands for you on Tuesday as well. That game will tip off at 7:30. But the Red Raiders in a pretty good fight tonight, up 27-26 over the Fighting Highlanders of Baldwin. Second half comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
This is Jim Detweiler wishing you Happy New Year from Thurby's Riverside Ford. We are pleased to announce our 2023 model year clearance sale. New Ford incentives have just been announced, and we've got some fantastic deals for you. All new 2023 Ford Escape, Edge, and Explorers come with 0% for 36 months. All new 2023 Ford F-150 pickups, the best-selling truck on the planet, come with 2.9% for 72 months. Plus, we just received a fresh load of new Bronco Sports, and they come with 0% for 36 months. We have the inventory, and we have the deals. Thurby's Riverside Ford Sales, your presidential award-winning dealer, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. Offer expires January 31st, 2024. Ford credit financing is required. See Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley.
The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been helping injured people in Fayette County for over 45 years. If you've been injured and you need an attorney, call today. One of our 6 attorneys will come and meet with you if your situation is such that you can't come to us. We will not rest until we get the maximum amount of money for you that you deserve. I'm Attorney James Davis, and I will fight for you. Call me today at 724-437-2799.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Problems with swallowing are common and they're often ignored. They occur in people of all ages and they have causes that are highly treatable. Drs. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. To seek help, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health at 724-437-7677.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season.
Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard, both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page for more information.
Back here at North Hills High School, ready to start the third quarter. The Uniontown Red Raiders a 27-26 lead over the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders. It'll be Uniontown's Kellen Milsom to trigger it in to start this third quarter. Uniontown working right to left as we describe it, as Kellen sends it in to Notorious Grooms, who's fronted there by Max Marzina. Torrey working off to his right in front of the Red Raider bench. In the corner again to Milsom. Now Milsom looking to drive, a little pivot, looking for positioning, and we'll get a held ball there. Good defense from Nathan Richards on the Baldwin side, and Baldwin will get it here off the possession area.
Well, it could have been a foul just as easily there, but they call the jump ball, and just a little bit of a break against the Red Raiders there.
Here's Marzina dancing around outside the arc. Resetting high on the left there to Nathan Richards.
Jim Burns in the crowd tonight, sitting behind the Red Raider bench.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute as Nathan Richards drains the three. That's 14 for Richards. And Baldwin back in the lead over Uniontown at 29-27. 7:20 left here in the third quarter. There's Kadrian McLee up top. Switching back there with Milsom. He's guarded by Schenk. Now Milsom again, coming far winging in. Lost the dribble, pulls it back here to Notorious on the near wing. Now Torrey driving on the inside, put it off the glass, shot wouldn't drop. Loose ball rebound on the near side, tracked down by Jeremiah Hager. He's trapped, gets out of it there over to Grooms. Back over to Milsom. Milsom coming near winging in. Tough shot, put it off the bottom of the rim, but was fouled in the process. And Milsom with a pair of free throws upcoming here for Uniontown.
It's going to be on Schenk. That's his second.
First foul of the third quarter on Baldwin. You'll have Kellen Milsom now, looking for his first points of the game for Uniontown. Shooting two, first of two free throw attempts good for Milsom. He came into the game 50% from the foul line, 8 of 16. Uniontown as a team shooting 70%.
Well, that stroke there looks like a better than a 50% free throw shooter.
Second of two free throws good again for Milsom. Well, he's over the 50% mark now, Steve, with those two makes. This game tied at 29 with 6:46 left here in the third. Max Marzina back across for Baldwin. Open look for three. Off the mark there for Marzina. Good save, though, from Caden Cherico to keep it alive. Touch from Leslie. Got a knock down on the Red Raiders. Breaking back with numbers. Braxton had to pass up to Milsom. He couldn't finish. And Cherico, another rebound there for Baldwin. Over to Schenk. Jumper right of the lane. No good. Offensive rebound brought down by Marzina. Was that tipped up there by Nathan Richards on the backside, laying it up and in. So Richards 5 here in the third, 16 for the game. Now Baldwin back on top at 31-29.
Just out hustling the Red Raiders to the loose balls.
We have 6:08 left here in the third.
Foul. That could be on Schenk again. Let's see who they call that on. I think they did. That'll be his third.
That's a big foul. Yeah. Schenk by far has the most size on the Baldwin side. Yeah. Look among their starters. Schenk at 6'4". The next tallest Highlander is Cherico at 6'1". Missed there from the Red Raiders, and breaking back is Marzina. He'll pull it back in the corner there to Cherico.
Coach Ackerman rolling the dice, leaving them in there.
It's a 2-point Baldwin lead. They have the basketball, working left to right as we describe it with 5:48 left here in the third. Here's Nathan Richards pulling it back out to Schenk. And now Richards again. Richards working left of the lane, pulls it in the corner. Max Marzina for three. It's an air ball. Goes right to Braxton. Outlet pass forward to Kellen Milsom, and Milsom takes it right to the rack and ties the game at 31 with that make. So Milsom, 4 third quarter points for Uniontown. And we're all knotted up with 5:22 left here in the third. Here's Nathan Richards now for the Fighting Highlanders. with Cherico setting the screen. Richards coming on the inside, had it stripped and deflected off of Uniontown, going out. Will stay with the Fighting Highlanders here in the Uniontown zone. Jaden Dutine back into the game now for Baldwin. Dutine, the 5'9" junior guard, will trigger it in. Sends it near side to Wesling. Fronted there by Torrey. Pulls it back high on the right to Nathan Richards. Richards free off the screen from Shank. Jumper from the far elbow, good. And Richards has 7 third-quarter points. In fact, he has all of the Fighting Highlanders points here in the quarter. And Baldwin back up to it, 33-31. Down low, McLee repositions. Couldn't get the little scoop shot to go, but he was fouled underneath.
That's going to be on Richards, I believe.
You are correct.
That's his first team third.
His first team third of the quarter, and Kadrian McLee, who's 65% so far this season from the free throw line. 17 of 25, will miss his first of 2. Kadrian 10 points in the first half, is yet to score here in the second half for Uniontown. Now McLee for a second of 2. Up on the way, and again, no good.
Oh, those both missed kind of. Those were bad misses on the side of the rim.
Baldwin back with a 2-point lead in the basketball. Shank up top for 3. It's an air ball. Going for the save was Cherico. Was trying to deflect it over to Dutine, but he was out of bounds. Uniontown will get it back down to 4:37 left here in the third.
Pretty fast moving game.
Yes, it is. Moving right along. You might be early to dinner, Steve. The way this one's going.
You're going skiing, I think, aren't you?
Tomorrow. Here's Braxton driving back. Then it deflected away. Fighting Highlanders, Nathan Wesling finds it in the corner. That's Dutine for 3, and he knocks it down. So Jaden Dutine off the bench. His first points of the night outside the three-point arc, and Baldwin goes up 5. Great ball movement, the slam from Kadrian McLee. It was a no-look pass from Notorious Grooms, and McLee with the finish. McLee with 12, and surprisingly, Steve, Torrey Grooms is yet to score in this game on the Uniontown side.
Well, good unselfish play by a guy that hasn't scored, is used to scoring.
Back in the corner again. This time a 3-ball and air ball from Cherico. McLee the rebound. Tried an outlet pass, got knocked down and picked off by Nathan Wesling. Over to Dutine again. Looking for another 3, and he hits it. So Dutine hot off the Baldwin bench. A couple of 3s here in the third quarter. Timeout with 3:42 left here in the third. Baldwin up 6 at 39-33. We're back at 60 here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300. Or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
So Uniontown after the timeout with the basketball down 6. There's Notorious Grooms looking for his first points of the night. Misses there on a long 2 from the near wing. And Caden Cherico, the rebound there for Baldwin.
Man, that was one of the few that he looked like he forced the shot there.
Scoop miss there from Nathan Wesling for Baldwin. Braxton the rebound over to Ellsworth. Wide open near side for 3, and he hits it. Isaac Ellsworth connecting from the outside. He has 7 off the Uniontown bench.
The Red Raiders needed that.
They're back to within 3, down 39-36. 3:08 left here in the third. Richards looking for the answer back. He misses on a 3 from up top. Foul off the rebound. Should be over the back on Cherico.
It should be.
It is, and that's his third. So Baldwin having a few foul issues. You have Cherico with 3 and Shank with 3. So we'll have to watch that as the rest of this game transpires.
They never took Shank out of the game. Of course, they probably can't afford to. He's the only really big guy over 6'2", right, that they have out there.
They don't have a whole lot of size. McLee up top, switching back. Ellsworth, far side, Milsom. Uniontown down 3.
Oh, that could be a foul. They're gonna wait a minute. See, that's an odd call. That's either got to be a foul or out of bounds on Baldwin.
I agree.
Right?
They might switch it, and they're going to switch it.
Yeah, they're going to switch it. They are.
That was clearly knocked out of bounds by Baldwin.
Yes, but clearly Braxton pushed him down.
Correct. There was contact.
And, yes, and the official, when he committed to not call the foul, that he had to correct his mistake.
I agree with you there.
Red Raiders get a break.
Torrey pulling it back there to Ellsworth. Fronted by Dutine. Ellsworth a little ball fake. Near side of Notorious Grooms. Dumped down to McLee. Trying to fight off the double team. Ball tied up. We'll go back to the possession arrow. It does favor Uniontown.
Well, Westling got in there, standing there, basically waiting for McLee to land with that ball. Good job by Baldwin on the defensive end.
Here's Torrey in the corner for 3. Hits it. So his first points of the game come from outside the 3-point arc. We're tied at 39. And back to McLee, Steve. You can tell they're double teaming him every time. There's a guy to his front and a guy on his back. It's tough for him to get free, and now the Red Raiders have tied this game up with 2:18 left here in the third, and a little pressure back on the Fighting Highlanders. Nathan Richards looking to penetrate. He'll pivot it off to Schenk, watched there by McLee. Schenk bounce pass to his left, over to Nathan Richards, whose floater's good. So Richards having a heck of a third quarter, 9 here in the third, 20 for the game. Baldwin back up 2 at 41-39 as we go under 2 minutes left here in the third. Grooms had it knocked away. Fighting Highlanders racing back. It's Richards again on the ball, and he got blocked by Braxton. Deflected over to Schenk, try to pull it back out. And a foul will get called here on Uniontown. It'll go on Notorious Grooms.
Yeah, that'll be on Grooms.
That'll be his first.
2 good blocks on both ends.
Correct.
Baldwin had a great block on the other side, and then Braxton comes back and swats one to go off the board. And then they call a touch foul on Grooms.
That's the first Uniontown foul here in the third quarter. Fighting Highlanders send it in to Wesling. Pulls it back up top again to Caden Cherico in the corner, and that's Dutine again, this time short on the 3. Rebound tipped around, then controlled again by Cherico, and they'll reload from the outside, and this time it's Richards that misses on a 3, but again kept alive up top by Nathan Wesling.
Just a long rebound, unlucky there for the Red Raiders. They just nothing you can do when that ball bounces that far out off the rim.
Wesling again. Far side, Richards, a little ball fake on the 3. Now take a long 2. It's off the mark. You had Schenk looking for the tip-in, couldn't get it to drop, and Ellsworth the rebound there for Uniontown.
Shank's got to be careful. He came flying in there to tip it in.
Ellsworth for 3 in the lead back, no good, and the ball bounces over the glass and out of play and back over to Baldwin.
He's been living dangerously with those 3 fouls. And they're going to give him finally going to give him a break here toward the end of the quarter, last minute of the quarter.
Probably a smart move. You don't want to pick up a 4th foul in the final minute of the third with your team up 2. The Fighting Highlanders kind of take a little air out of the ball here too if the Red Raiders let them with a 2-point lead. We'll see how aggressive they get. Wesling, far side. Touch there from Gabe Barricat, who just checked in. On top again to Dutine, who's played well off the bench. Now Barricat. High on the left again to Nathan Wesling. They're going to take a little time off the clock. Down to 42 seconds left here in the third quarter, and they're in no hurry to shoot.
Like an old 4 to score. They're spreading the floor out. There's
Richards high on the right between Red Raiders. Kick out, 3 on the way. Off the back iron there from Wesling, and Ellsworth pulls down the rebound there for Uniontown.
As long as they waited, all that stalling, and then they take a bomb 3.
And Grooms is going to get fouled here by Dutine. That'll be the 5th foul of the quarter on Baldwin, and you'll get 2 free throws here for Notorious. A good break for the Red Raiders. With 23.2 left here in the third.
Could be a break.
Notorious is 78% so far this season from the free throw line, and will make his first of 2 here. Give him 4 third quarter points.
Back in from Baldwin, number 20.
Baldwin making another sub here as Evan Golvash checks in for Caden Cherico. Again, getting Cherico out late with 3 personal fouls. Now Notorious is second of 2 free throws. Good again. So Notorious Grooms, 5 third quarter points. We're tied at 41. 22 seconds left here in the third. Here's Nathan Richards. Open look for 3, near wing. Good, Nathan Richards. So Richards' hot quarter continues. He's hit 4 threes in this game. And Baldwin now up 44-41. Braxton, he has a seam. He'll scoop it up. Shot attempt no good, but cleaning it up. There is Kadrian McLee. So McLean with 14, and time will expire here in the third with Baldwin leading Uniontown by 1 at 44-43. We're back with the fourth quarter and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. Always proud to support local high school sports.
Brian Morozak, Steve Subert back here at North Hills High School. Billy Nice behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Another good game here tonight, Steve. Baldwin 44, Uniontown 43. Fighting Highlanders outscoring the Red Raiders 18-16 in that third quarter. Nathan Richards leading the way for Baldwin with 23. On the Uniontown side, Kadrian McLean pacing the Red Raiders with 14. And it will be Baldwin's basketball to start this fourth quarter as Evan Golvash will trigger it in. Again, Caden Cherico and Matthew Shank with 2 fouls apiece on the Baldwin side. And Nathan Richards will take the inbounds pass here for the Fighting Highlanders. Bring it across the midcourt stripe. Richards coming far wing. Little floater on the way, no good. Rebound tipped around and then controlled again by Kadrian McLean, who's probably had the most complete game for Uniontown tonight over to Torrey Grooms. Hard pass down low. Hager found him but couldn't finish from point-blank range. Rare miss there from Hager right around the basket, and Golvash was run into there by Hager. No foul called. Ball deflected out of bounds off of Hager going out. Will stay with Baldwin here in the Uniontown zone.
Hager had a uncontested layup. Well, he had some guys coming in. He maybe rushed it a little bit and just whiffed. And that you hope that one doesn't come back to haunt us.
Gabe Barricade in the backcourt to Nathan Richards. A 1-point Baldwin lead. They have the basketball. Richards driving, kick out, open there. Wesling for 3, too strong. And again on the backside, another big rebound to McLean. Off to Torrey Grooms, racing back. And Torrey got blocked there by Wesling. What a swat from Wesling. Torrey Sloan getting up behind the play. That was an All-American block there, Steve.
That was incredible.
And now Grooms back into the play, forces another turnover. Look out here. Kadrian free this time, and he missed it. So the Red Raiders have missed 3 opportunities here to start the fourth quarter from point-blank range. One, obviously, caused by great defense on the Baldwin side. And now Richards coming near baseline. He couldn't finish. So both of these teams missing some pretty good opportunities here early on in the fourth.
McLean just good defense that time. Forced a rush shot.
McLean again coming free, and this time he'll send it in. So Kadrian McLean now with 16, leading scorer for Uniontown, and the Red Raiders back in the lead at 45-44 with 6:30 left here in the fourth. Nathan Wesling up top with Shank setting the screen. Wesling will take the 3 and hit it. He swished that one in. Wesling now with 7. Those are his first points since the opening quarter. They put the Fighting Highlanders back up 2 at 47-45.
Well, the Highlanders are getting comfortable outside with those outside shots. There was a carry by Milsom, not called.
Red Raiders keep it alive.
Yeah.
They're over to Braxton. Fans were calling for it too.
Yeah.
Braxton will turn and shoot far baseline, rattling out. And Dutine another rebound there for Baldwin. Dutine bouncing it forward there to Richards and across, dumping it off to Shank. Shank coming free, and he'll lay it up and in. Sat on the rim before dropping for Matthew Shank. His first field goal of the game, has 3 points, made a free throw back in the second quarter, but now Baldwin up 4 at 49-45 with 5:42 left here in the fourth. Milsom now coming near baseline for Uniontown, just lost it out of bounds.
The second time he just lost the ball. He's dribbling and the ball just bounced. Again, different type of ball. It said bright orange. You wonder if it's sticky.
It's a Wilson ball. You can read it from up here.
Yep.
We're going to have a whistle and a foul called here right before the inbounds pass.
Call that on the Red Raiders? Who are they going to call that
Looks
on?
like it is going to be called on Uniontown.
Milsom.
Uniontown foul.
He's having a tough stretch.
First on Milsom. First team foul of the fourth quarter on Uniontown. And you'll get Barricat reloading here.
Oh, he's going to foul again there. Milson's pretty aggressive.
Over to Richards, back far corner, Dutine, and Dutine driving, missing. Barricat trying to clean it up out in front. His shot wouldn't drop. So missing on both sides, Steve, from point-blank range. Red Raiders get it back down. Here's Braxton coming far winging in. He was stripping a right to Ellsworth. Their right place, right time, and Isaac comes back inside and gets that 2 to go. So Ellsworth doing some damage in the paint tonight. He is 9. And the Red Raiders back to within 2, down 49-47. Richards coming back. He'll scoop it up. Shot attempt, no good. Braxton, another rebound.
Just rushed it. He rushed it. Good defense by the Red Raiders.
Braxton out to Ellsworth. Thought about the 3. Comes baseline near side. Grooms back to Ellsworth. Deep 3 for the lead back. Off the back iron, no good. Nathan Richards, another rebound there for Baldwin. Off and across to Wesling. Wesling, good feed down low. Shank leaning and scoring.
Wow.
Matthew Shank. That wasn't easy, Steve, but he got it to go. And the Fighting Highlanders up 4.
Lean and a double clutch in the air and tried to avoid the long outstretched arm of Braxton, and he was able to just kind of shove it up over him.
Notorious coming free. He'll get a quick 2 to go. So Notorious Grooms, his first 2 here in the fourth, has 7 for the game, all here in the second half. Baldwin up 51-49 over Uniontown with 4:20 left here in the fourth. Here's Richards, near side Wesling. Thought about coming inside, will send it off to Schenk, around the arc on the far side again to Richards. Now Wesling posting up on Ellsworth, resetting to Barricat. Barricat driving, scoop shot came up short, but a foul called here on Uniontown.
That's going to be on Braxton or
it is.
Ellsworth.
Go on Braxton. That's his second. Second team foul of the fourth quarter on Uniontown in the Yanks, so Barricat will shoot a pair. Barricat is yet to score in this game until now as he makes the first of 2 free throws.
Well, he got a nice soft touch.
Baldwin now up 3 at 52-49. Barricat, his second of 2 free throws, good again. It's a couple of big fourth quarter free throws for Gabe Barricat, putting the Fighting Highlanders up 4 at 53-49 with 4:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Notorious Grooms will bring it across here on the near side. Over to McLee up top. Cadrian on the switch back to Jameer Braxton. Out to Ellsworth, fronted by Dutine. Ellsworth over to Braxton again. Shank watching him, a little double team comes over from Cherico, and his pass back up top, intended for Notorious Grooms, intercepted by Dutine, but Torrey gets back into the play, breaks it up, finds the loose ball. Red Raiders send it down the court. Hager couldn't finish though. Hager another miss down the blocks for Uniontown.
Wow.
And Richards back on the other side over to Dutine, far wing for 3, in and out. Another long rebound, and Dutine able to pick up his own board. And now Richards from in front of the Baldwin bench for 3, another one in and out. Richards going for the loose ball rebound, got fouled by McLee. Wow.
Wow, that's a couple of tough ones for Hager.
Non-shooting here. That'll be the third team foul of the fourth quarter against Uniontown. Second personal on Cadrian McLee. Dutine to trigger it in right to the basket in the Uniontown zone. Great feed coming free, and Wesling able to lay it up and in. So Wesling, 5 here in the fourth, 9 for the game. Baldwin, a 6-point fourth quarter lead over Uniontown with 3:13 to play. Timeout Red Raiders, 55-49. Baldwin, we're back at 60 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
So Uniontown the basketball back after the timeout. 3:10 now to play here in the fourth quarter. Red Raiders down 6. Here's Braxton on the near side, slipped and called for the travel. Tough break there.
Just a tough one there. Braxton just again, it looks like we're a fraction off with everything tonight. Missing layups, just half a step on every loose ball. And Baldwin's just beating us to the punch.
And Baldwin, a good bounce back so far after their loss last night against Mount Lebanon. They lead Uniontown by 6 here in the final 3 minutes. And again, they'll try to take some air out of the basketball. And this game could very well be decided, Steve, at the free throw line, as you have an opportunity there for Wesleyan. Point it back out to Shank. So he passed on a possible open shot from down on the blocks. You're going to waste a little clock. Again, Uniontown's committed 3 team fouls. They have 1 to give here in the fourth quarter. Wesleyan operating left of the lane. He'll pull it back into the corner. And again, Jericho in no hurry to shoot. We're down to 2:22 left here in the fourth quarter.
They don't have to shoot.
They've taken about 45 seconds off the clock on this possession, and they'll get a 2 down low. Wesleyan on the backside. Jericho the assist. And Wesleyan now with 11, and Baldwin now up 8 at 57-49. Out in front, Kadrian McLee gets it to go. Big make there for Kadrian in Uniontown. McLee now with 18. Red Raiders still down 6. We're down to 1:58 left here in the fourth. Shank in front of the Baldwin bench. Pulls it back high on the left to Richards. Now near side Wesleyan.
Looks like we're tired.
Both teams played yesterday, and the Red Raiders, they'll force a turnover there. Wesleyan might be hurt. He's a little slow getting back into the plays. Torrey Grooms finds the loose ball. Torrey working off to his right. Little switch back there with Milsom, and it taken away. Look out here. Jericho breaking back, and Jericho will get the basket in 1. Caden Jericho now with 9 to make it 10 at the foul line. Big make there for Baldwin. They're up 8 with a free throw upcoming with 1:33 to play.
Good hustle by Jericho. Looked like he might have fouled Milsom, and then he looked like he double dribbled.
Yeah, Red Raider fans leaving already.
Yeah.
Down 8, could be 9. With 1:33 to play.
Jericho shooting 1.
And pull Wesleyan out for now. And Jericho's free throw attempt on the way and good. So Jericho with 10, and it's a 9-point Baldwin lead with 90 seconds to play. Braxton back across, coming far wing and in, and he got fouled on the drive.
Well, that foul was on Golvash.
Yeah.
Golvash. Fortunate there, as Golvash looked like he thought he swatted that ball off of Braxton's knee, which he did, but they called the foul. And the coach, Ackerman, is asking the official the same thing.
Now Braxton to shoot 2. Jameer with 9 points all in the second quarter. Now gets his first point of the second half with a made free throw, but the Red Raiders still down 8.
Red Raiders got to get the press going. You know, they got to score and press.
Well, press really hasn't been that effective tonight.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to have to make it effective.
No, I got you. I got you.
You can't just let them bring the ball up and run the clock out.
Braxton makes both free throws. Timeout. Uniontown 1:27 to play. Baldwin 60, Uniontown 53. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new evening hours. And those new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. Come to Casey's Sports Cafe and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Baldwin 60, Uniontown 53. Here in the fourth quarter, Brian Morozak along with Steve Subert, Billy Dice behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys Law Studios. 1:27 to play. Red Raiders need really a big-time late surge here, Steve. Try to get back into this one.
Well, you got to press. You got to get some turnovers. Even if you don't, you got to foul and make them earn it at the free throw line.
They've committed 4 fouls. The next foul will send Baldwin to the free throw line. Ellsworth almost forcing a turnover, and they're going to give the timeout there to Jericho. Could have been a travel, but they give Jericho the timeouts. We have a timeout with 1:21 to play. Baldwin 60, Uniontown 53. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Back here at North Hills High School, I thought Baldwin caught a break there, Steve, as they gave Jericho that timeout when he was kind of slotted on the floor with the basketball.
Well, he was definitely sliding on the floor. I don't know if, in my book, that's always been a travel, right? So, they had a layup. And
they didn't take it.
No, they didn't take it.
And to pull back out, now you'll have Milsom committing the foul here for Uniontown, 1:14 to play, and then we'll send.
I think what happened, Richards, Brian, he lost the handle of the ball a little bit, and I don't think he was too sure of himself going up for that layup, especially with Braxton hanging around. So he just thought better of it and dribbled out.
Now Wesling at the free throw line, misses on his first of two.
For the Red Raiders, so now they missed the free throw.
Wesling has scored 11 points in this game for Baldwin. Second of two here, good, to make it 12 for Nathan Wesling. Baldwin up 8 at 61-53 as Notorious Grooms brings it back across, kicks out to Ellsworth. 3 balls, an air ball goes out of bounds and back over to Baldwin. A tough miss there, and it's an 8-point Baldwin lead with 1:06 to play here in the fourth. Now they need a trigger man here. The count might be on here, Steve, before Marzina gets the basketball. Now Marzina needs to hurry this one in on the Baldwin side. That was close to 5 seconds. They get a timeout. They did get a timeout from the Baldwin bench. So it's Baldwin 61, Uniontown 53, 1:06 to play. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
As we come back, Notorious Grooms fouling Nathan Richards. So Richards with a pair of free throws here for Baldwin. It's Baldwin 61, Uniontown 53, 1:05 to play. And Richards pure on that first free throw, rattling it home with a good stroke to give him 24 points in this game.
It's going to be a free throw contest from Baldwin now. They can knock down some free throws.
They missed the second here from Richards. Ellsworth the rebound.
50% the last 2 trips there.
And Ellsworth a quick three. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Backside rebound pulled down there by Wesling. Under a minute now left in the backcourt. The Red Raiders a little pressure on the ball. Marzina brings it across. It comes loose. Good save there from Shank. And Shank on the near baseline, he's fouled. With 48.6 left. Both Uniontown and Baldwin have 2 timeouts remaining, but the Red Raiders running out of time here, Steve, down 9.
See, I don't understand. I mean, I know they're down, but you just need points. You need points, and if they miss free throws, you can get back in this game, but they're coming down and taking wild threes.
Shank misses on the first of 2 free throws.
They haven't hit very many threes all game. And see, Baldwin's given Uniontown a chance missing these free throws. They've only made They've missed 3 out of their last 5.
Uniontown's hit 3 threes as a team tonight. And Shank misses both free throws here. You need a rebound. They got it with McLee, and he tried to send it forward. It got deflected out of bounds by Richards, but it'll be Uniontown's basketball. Red Raiders down 62-53. 46 seconds left in regulation as Braxton sends it into Grooms. And a little give and go between those two. And now Eric Townsend a touch. Tried to pull it back to McLee, got deflected. Saved far boundary by Grooms. Down low to Braxton. He'll put it off the glass and in. Jameer Braxton. So Braxton now with 13. Uniontown down 7, and they'll commit a quick foul here on Nathan Richards with 30 seconds left. As more fans start to make their way out.
Who made that one? Was that Braxton that made that?
Correct.
Yeah.
Townsend committed the foul, his first. Again, Uniontown over the limit here in the fourth quarter.
Baldwin's doing everything they can to keep Uniontown in this game. They're missing free throws. I think they got the guy here they want. Richards is.
He's usually pretty consistent. He's 2 of 3 in this game, making 3 of 4.
Yep.
Rattling home another one. He has 25 points.
That puts him up, what, 8?
3-possession game right now, 30 seconds to play. Richards' second free throw, again, no good. Townsend the rebound. And Red Raiders cough it up. Richards finds the loose ball. The Red Raiders might call off the dogs here. Richards up top, touch over to Shank, and Townsend is going to foul Shank with 20.9 left.
Yeah, that'll do it. Well, Brian, the other night you were talking about the rankings. This isn't going to help the rankings.
No, it's not. And, of course, as far as the boys' 4A field goes, you want to try to avoid Lincoln Park, and you have to think Lincoln Park's going to be the 1 seed, so you don't want to fall into that 4 or 5 hole. As Shank makes a free throw there. Probably rather be a 6 than a 4 or 5. Shank hit the first, and the second's good as well. That puts Uniontown in certainly a tough position. 2 losses this week to South Allegheny on Tuesday, and then a Baldwin here tonight. Braxton out in front, floater no good, gets his own rebound, fights back inside. Another miss. It's poked back out to McLee, 9 seconds left. Sent it out to Notorious Grooms. His 3 ball off the back iron, no good. Red Raiders not getting shots to drop here late, down at 2, down to 1, and that will do it. The Baldwin Fighting Highlanders, a 65-55 win over Uniontown tonight. Stay tuned for our post-game show. Brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3930.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare